Next big one I want to talk about is accountability. Anyone have an accountability partner? Step one for accountability is get an accountability partner. I'd highly recommend right here in the room, make connections with people. Who is? Yes, accountability. In other words, most of us will disappoint ourselves first before we would disappoint someone else. If you say to Frank, this is what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to send you an email with this information on a contact that I have. You'll do that, right? But if you leave here and say, okay, I'm going to take action, you probably won't. You'll disappoint yourself. Does everyone agree? You'll disappoint yourself before you would disappoint someone else. So you have to have accountability in place. We have accountability in place if you had a mom and dad that brought you up, or a guardian that brought you up. They held you accountable to guide you and mentor you until you were of age for you to go on your own, correct? So that's what accountability is. In business, it's simply saying, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to set some targets this week, goals. I'm going to start making one phone call a week. I'm going to start sending one email out to my list a week. I'm going to start, you fill in the blanks. Whatever it is that's income producing for your business, and you say I'm going to do it, find somebody who's of like mind as a mastermind partner. And it's great at coming to these kind of events because everybody's of like mind and buys into it. So you know the basic fundamentals, and you hold each other accountable. Meaning, you report to that person, hey, I just want to keep you an update. Just touching base. Hope all's going well for you, but I want to let you know I put 6 things on my list I was going to do this week, and I hit all 6. Because you don't want to disappoint that person. And then that person should be reciprocating to you saying, hey, great job, but you know what? If you only hit 5 out of 6 and you tell that person 5 out of 6, that person's going to say, great. What is it can you do next week to make sure you hit that one you didn't, and let's make a new list of 5. That's called accountability. I believe accountability is the single biggest thing that's missing in most people's business success. If they had somebody holding them accountable, their business would go through the roof. So I have great news as far as accountability goes. Accountability is built into our mentorship programs. Would you like to have myself holding you accountable to do what we say that you need to be doing in your business? Absolutely, right? So that's a big part of what we're going to talk about more tomorrow, accountability. Without accountability, it's tough. Think about this just in general business. Every major corporation that we have usually has a board of directors, doesn't it? It's the board of directors that have some key functions. They hold the salaries accountable. In other words, salary caps. They set them. It's the same thing in the nonprofit world. It's accountability. It's so vital for your success. So if you're not currently being held accountable, we're going to invite you to be with myself tomorrow, but at least be accountable to one another here. I know that some relationships have been built since last month's event. We have James, we have David, who connected and have stayed in touch over the last 4 weeks, 5 weeks since our previous event, and they're communicating. That's the form of accountability, and that's how accountability starts. So any questions on accountability, and maybe they're in a situation they feel they can't be, or a question of how to execute it differently? We good? All right.